Hey everyone, Dylan from Carnivore here, and today we're talking about ribeye. Ribeye is one of my absolute favorite cuts of meat. I love that there's different textures throughout the single cut depending on the muscle within the steak. As you can see, I've seasoned the steak aggressively with some sea salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. If you've seen some of the other videos, you know that I don't like black pepper on every single steak, but a ribeye can really hold up to the boldness of the peppercorn. I've got my cast iron pan preheated, ready to go here. We're gonna get a really nice crust on the outside with this without any flare-ups by cooking it in cast iron. I'm using a little bit of rendered beef fat, some tallow here today, which is available down at the store at Carnivore. And I'm doing this instead of using a processed oil like a canola or vegetable. Here we go, steak in the pan. Today with this ribeye, I'm gonna be serving a shredded kale and Brussels sprout salad. The dressing I've made for the salad is a maple Dijon vinaigrette. I've got some bacon, some toasted pumpkin seeds, and a lot of fresh grated Parmesan. One of the things I always recommend when cooking ribeye is that you cook it to at least a medium rare. To each their own when it comes to cooking steak, and I like me a rare steak sometimes, but with a ribeye, it's one of those cuts that you really need to render the fat out. Otherwise, you're gonna be chewing on raw pieces of fat, and that's not nice. Once the steak is flipped, add a little bit of garlic and a few sprigs of rosemary. I'm also going to turn down the heat a little bit, let the residual heat from the pan finish the cooking. Once it cools just a touch more, I'm going to add some butter and start basting. Once our steak is brown on both sides and cooked almost to the desired temperature, we're gonna take it out of the pan and let it rest. While our steak is resting, I'm gonna put our salad together. We've got this beautiful shredded kale and Brussels sprouts. And in case you didn't know, this is how Brussels sprouts are grown, on a stalk. You just pop them off, shred them up, mix them with some kale. We're gonna add our maple Dijon dressing, some bacon, some toasted pumpkin seeds, pinch of salt, and then a lot of fresh grated Parmesan.